All right, so like in the future, I actually think I'm gonna do like full Raw reviews, but I just want to go over key points. I want to go over some stuff. So the show opened with another promo. So first of all, I'm not complaining about this one, but like, bro, the amount of times they've opened Raw with the Judgment Day coming out saying we run Raw, and either like Sammy, Kevin, or Cody comes out and they get in an argument and make some sort of match with some sort of combination of those fucking people in the main event. That needs to stop. Never come back. Hopefully after War Games, it's done. But I'm actually tired of them opening with promo segments, even though I'm not complaining about this one because this one actually set up the main event. But like, I remember Triple H at some point in time when like he had like that short like stint of like taking over from Vince where he just opened with like a match. He was doing it on SmackDown, doing it on Raw. Like that's awesome because like it's not only interesting for like the viewer. I mean, we don't really mind promo segments at the beginning, but like when you open with a match right away, when the crowd's hot, you know, pyro's going off, music's just going off, everyone's excited to be there. Like I've been to like these live wrestling shows. Like when the show starts, that's when everyone's at the hottest. Catch them when they're hot. Hit that first match. Match is gonna have a lot of heat, a lot of reactions, and then go to the promo segment after, you know, bring them down and then take them through the ride. But like starting with the promo segment, I kind of feel it's like the first match doesn't start until like 25 minutes after, which is like unfortunate sometimes. But like Seth comes out, he thanks Drew for not doing any shenanigans with the Judgment Day, not bringing them out there, and then he invites Sami Zayn out to thank him because Sami Zayn saved him from not getting cashed in on for the Money to Bank at Crown Jewel. And then he gives him a title match for the main event. A lot of people were like, oh, you know, unadvertised, whatever, main event. Bro, I would even say this is better than the way AEW does it. Because AEW just, like, announces shit, you know? Just announces, like, a big match like Samoa Joe versus Keith Lee out of the blue. Like, at least for this one, even though, like, it happened, like, they just announced it on Raw, like, there's a backstory. And, like, there's a reason. It's not, like, a random Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn. Like, this is the result of months and months and months of storylines, whatever, and it's very serendipitous, whatever. So then Judgment Day has a thing backstage, whatever. Don't need to go into that. I'll do that on my full reviews. They have a match with the New Day. It's all right, whatever. They beat them as they should. Nakamura beats Tozawa. That's all good. Sets up the match with Otis for next week, so that was cool. I want to talk about this Fatal 4 match. This Fatal 4 match was awesome. I love... Okay, my favorite matches in WWE or anywhere are triple threats and fatal 4-ways. Like when they had like that fatal 4-way Universal Championship match with like Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, for who the last person was. My bad, whoever that is. I just love matches like that. Like those are the matches I want to sit down with my food and just like watch. Like, you know, it's a nice like entertaining show. The only thing I don't like about like these multiple men matches, like they have to do like the Tower of Doom spot in the corner. Like it just looks so stupid now because now it's like it doesn't naturally happen. It's like it just looks very set up. But you know, if that's like the one thing I have to deal with for these matches, it is what it is. It's not bad, and it literally gets a reaction from the fans every single time. So I mean, it can't be like that bad. So, but I love Fatal 4 matches. This match was awesome. The finish was kind of weird. I was listening to a lot of different people's opinions on like what happened, but I'm not gonna get into that. Just a very weird finish. Looked very confusing, but when they played the replay, looked very clear. Ricochet kicked out, and Bronson Reed did not. It could have been a mistake because I'm like, there's no way they would allow Bronson Reed to take that pin over the Miz. It would have had to been Ricochet, honestly, taking the pin, but or maybe they're both supposed to get pinned, and then next week is supposed to be Ivar versus the Miz, and then like either Miz wins or Gunther comes out, attacks both of them, and then it'd be triple threat match. But if Gunther did that twice, he'd be stupid because he did that before, and they made a triple threat match with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. So if he did that again, like it'd just be an idiot not learning. But Fatal 4 match was awesome. This Creed Brothers versus DIY match, I don't know why it was booked, because like both teams are like starting up fresh. DIY just got introduced like their second match. Creed Brothers second match. Both teams like can't lose, and they put both them against each other. Both babyface teams, so people like don't know what to do. And then Ludwig Kaiser, interfering and hitting Johnny Gargano, and then the Creed Brothers getting the win off of that, made them look like heels to the fans, even though like it was like the Creed Brothers did not see anything. They just like see like a groggy person, whatever, taking advantage of it, but made them look bad. Don't know why they put that. It was really weird. Could have used any other team for any other person, but it does advance like the storyline with whatever. But I don't think DIY should have been taking a pin, because like immediately second match is a team brand new, whatever. They were trying to hype them with video packages and everything, and now just literally getting pinned on the second time makes them look like noobs in the eyes of the fans, you know? Like they're like, oh yeah, these are just average guys, you know, whatever. And I'm really hoping Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are able to get over on the main roster like they did in NXT, because man, their time in NXT, bro, they were the shit, bro. Like, they were so awesome as a tag team. And then when the split happened and they're having that feud, which I think for some reason, in my mind, I think that's like, I'm not going to say like the best feud I've ever seen, like in WWE history in my lifetime. Not in the history of WWE. In my 28 years, even though I haven't even been watching wrestling that long, but in my time, that storyline, like the first injury that Tommaso Ciampa got, actually helped the story. And then when they're supposed to have that second match at the TakeOver WrestleMania and that one didn't happen, heartbreaker. Like that was like the story of all stories, I thought. But like they were so over as a tag team and singles in NXT, and I really hope they could get over on the main roster, because it'll be awesome, you know. Like there's I could see a lot of kids like getting behind Johnny Gargano, like this is like our guy, you know. Like I can see a lot of that happening. If I just really hope that they're able to actually get them over. And so, oh dude, okay, so I'm just gonna skip to this battle royal for the number one contender for Rhea Ripley's title. This Xia Li thing. So when Becky Lynch was like the champ, Xia Li kept coming up to her backstage like, I want my shot. Becky's like, anytime, any place, bitch. Xia Li's like, on my time. I'm like, then why are you bothering her? Like, get out of here. So dumb. So stupid. Did that multiple times, man. I'm like, dude, like, it's so dumb, bro. You're like, why aren't you giving me a shot? I never got a shot, you know. I'm so underlooked. Becky's like, have a shot whenever you want. No, my time. I'm like, okay, then never. Like, get out of here. No one wants to see you now. And now, like, they're trying to get Xia Li's kick over. Like, when she kicked Candice LeRae last week, and then she kicked Becky Lynch this week. But the problem is, this kick does not look like it actually, like, can, like, hurt a person. Like, Aleister Black's, like, Black Mask. Like, that looks like, okay, like, if you take that, okay, you know, I can understand your head probably hurting. But, like, this is like Io Sky's moonsault when she was in the, not the Cruiserweight Classic, but whatever, like, the female version of that was called. This was, like, before she even signed. I watched her, like, that whole tournament hit that moonsault, and even when, like, she started in NXT for, like, the first, like, month or two, she would hit that moonsault and miss by, like, 80%. Like, it'll literally just be her arms. When she do the moonsault, just her arms land. Her body lands, like, on the mat. I'm like, okay, this does not look good at all. I think someone smartened her up, because eventually she's like, alright, now she started hitting it. And, like, this, Xia Li kick is, like, the exact same thing. It does not look devastating right now. Hopefully it looks better. Like, I cannot buy it, but, you know, that's the storyline they're going with, you know. I should put Becky Lynch out. I mean, it's good to do some with Xia Li. They're supposed to do some with her when she got called from NXT, you know, like she's from China, you know, like they're trying to reach that part of the world, whatever. So, I like how they're starting to do stuff with people, but, you know, it's like, yeah, so far. But at least he's trying, you know? Like, Vince didn't try at all. Just did fucking video packages for her, and that was it. Never seen her. At least, like, now she's, like, going in it with Becky Lynch, whatever. And don't really have thoughts on this battle royal. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really pay attention to it. Not really a fan of battle royals. But Zoe Stark won, which is very good. I thought not Shayna Baszler, but I didn't even think Nia Jax was gonna win, honestly. But it's good that they're pushing Zoe Stark. You know, she's gonna be a star in the women's division in the future. So this is just another step. Probably gonna lose to Rhea, but at least like she gets like that spotlight on a major 5 pay-per-view, because now it's major 5. It's not major 4 anymore. With Money in the Bank added in, it's a major 5 in my opinion. So yeah, Zoe Stark wins that. Yeah, that's good for her. Obviously, like I said, Becky Lynch gets attacked before the match, and then like the funniest part, after she attacks Becky Lynch, like she goes like to get in the ring, Adam Pearce is like, no, like, you just stopped someone from competing in the match. You're not going in. Get out of here. And Riley's like, wait, what? Ah, like, fuck, I fucked myself. Shit, I'm out of here. Like, I laughed so hard at that. I'm just like, no, why would I let you in? Like, that's common sense, actually. I actually like that. That was so funny. At the beginning of the match, like, fucking Nikki Cross was standing in the middle of the ring, whatever. I don't know what they're doing there, but, like, doing fuck something. And, like, poor Triple H, because, like, he actually made, like, Nikki Cross a really cool character in NXT, like, you know, whatever. And then Vince just, like, ruined her on the main roster. And, like, there's a lot of people like that, like, got ruined on the main roster that now Triple H wanted to do something with, and now he has to, like, try to, like, erase their past from, like, people's minds and, like, try to, like, give them, like, a fresh start. So at least he's trying, you know. Thank God Nia Jax didn't win that match too, by the way. Like, geez, I was not ready for that. And then, is there any other, like, small video pack that I'm missing? Like, and also another thing, I really like Bronson Reed on the main roster. Like, I like that they're using him. I know Triple H fucking loves him. And I just like how he's in like this upper mid card, maybe not upper mid card, but like mid card, just having matches, just always there, always putting on good performances. Like, that's really good for him. Like, I like Bronson Reed, really solid worker. He's great at working everyone's style, and like, once again, go back to this Fatal 4 match. Any match with fucking Ricochet in it, Ivar, Bronson Reed, and the Miz. Miz was pulling out high crosses and shit, doing fucking tilt-toward DDTs. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I love that match. Awesome. It's just like a fun TV match. Just like a fun TV match for when, like, you're fucking watching TV, you know, whatever. When you're watching wrestling, have like your food there. It's like a nice entertaining match. So I like shit like that. And then, like, the main event, awesome match, bro. They gave him like 20 plus minutes. Not much to say. Literally just a great match. I think we knew Sami Zayn was not gonna win, but they're supposed to roll him up the first time and pin him, but then I think they messed that up and they went for it again. But it all looked natural, so it all worked out. But it was a solid main event. A lot of people were saying they expected Drew to come back. I forgot to mention that. Drew was getting interviewed. How do you feel? Whatever. But he's like, I'm not answering that stupid shit. Hops in his car and leaves. We never see from him again. Usually, whenever people leave at the beginning of the show, like, we always expect him to come back. He didn't come back. And, like, a lot of people were surprised. It's a clean finish. Like, we got a clean finish, no interruptions, just a main event, great, solid title match with a clean fucking finish. Awesome. Not really much, but I like the point that now it's not like, so this reign Seth Rollins has is not like Roman Reigns' reign. Like, Roman Reigns, like, we think he's gonna lose the title at Mania, so everybody faces, we like already subconsciously know it's a stepping stone, so you can't really get super invested, like, oh my god, like, this could be the time he loses. But like, this championship run with Seth Rollins, like, now we're at the point where he's had the title long enough, had enough defenses where it's like, you know, like, even though we did know Sami Zayn, even though we knew Sami Zayn wasn't going to win, like, it's like still like a possibility now with anyone he faces. Like he could lose the title, so it makes his title defenses more enjoyable to watch. Because like I knew I knew in my heart like Drew wasn't gonna win, but there's a possibility Drew could win because I knew Drew's going through his whole like story arc thing. Not just gonna like win the title clean. He has to like go through another slump, whatever. Like they always fucking do that shit. I kind of know how Triple H books, but at the same time, not really. But great main event. After, as expected, Judgment Day comes out, attacks him. Because the main event ended with like 5 minutes left. Great timing, by the way. Like, and then it was awesome. Like, you know, it was a classic. It was a classic WWE like end of the show pull apart. Sami Zayn outside the ring. Judgment Day comes from behind, attacks him. Seth Rollins flies out the ring. Judgment Day starts beating him. Jey Uso comes out. Like, I love how like Jey Uso's like a top babyface now, and he has awesome music, even though it's like kind of like the same music as the Usos, but they did like a little remix to it. So now when he comes out, everyone was hype. Like he gets in there, gets some super kicks in, da 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 da. Like, and then he gets fucking bumbled. He gets foiled. And then Cody Rhodes comes out. And the place just goes crazy. And it, like, oh, I'm not trying to make a comparison between Cody Rhodes and, like, Stone Cold when, like, there'd be, like, those brawls. Then you hear the glass. And then, you know, those were awesome. But, like, his music hit. Big reaction comes in. He evens the odds. Everyone starts fighting back. Refs come out, pull apart. Adam Pearce comes in the middle of the ring. You know what? You guys want to play games? He says that. Crowd's like, whoa. Then you guys go on to war games. Everyone's like, ah. Even though we got into this direction. But it's 4v4. So, like, I'm curious if they're going to add, like a fifth person. Like, we'll see. Like, Survivor Series is still weeks away, but pretty sure it's not going to end up a 4v4 because it's traditionally 5v5. So I'm thinking like maybe like Drew McIntyre for like the Judgment Day comes in, like they convince him, and then like or even Jimmy Uso, but maybe he might be doing something else. And I could see like LA Knight maybe. Honestly, maybe. I mean, he's not really feuding with the Judgment Day. Not really. I don't even know what he's going to do. I'm curious to watch SmackDown actually to find out. But, so overall thoughts on Raw. Raw is a lot easier to watch under Triple H, obviously, like we know. But, man, I just feel like it could get even better. And, like, that's crazy because I know it will. Like, right now, he's just, like, coasting up until, like, the Royal Rumble season, whatever. December might be, like, a down period. But, like, I feel like after Mania, like, after Roman loses the title, if he does, like, there's still a small part of me even thinking that they wanted to pass Hogan's thing, which means you hold until September minimum next year, but they aren't going to have him lose it in September, so he might lose it at, like, November. So, basically hold it another year. Like, it's November right now. So, there's a possibility he could hold till next Survivor Series and then lose it, or maybe Royal Rumble and lose it. But yeah, but Raw's a lot easier of a watch. Like the matches are better. There's a lot of things I'm not interested in, like a lot of like the like the Chelsea Green stuff, you know, like things like that. Not really into, but you know, everyone's getting like their TV time. It's nice. People are getting more chances. People getting pushed, people getting used that weren't being used before. He's actually doing a way better job just making like the mid-card more important than it was before, and that's awesome because it makes people more interested in everything. And so, instead of like before, like I felt like under Vince, like if it wasn't like the main event, it was like pretty average. But now it's like the mid-card's like starting to be some people more interested in, like Chad Gable, bro, like a complete fucking renaissance with that man. I still think that'll probably be like the guy that beats Gunther. If not him, probably Ilya Dragunov when he gets called up. But either one of those two is taking the title of Gunther. So yeah, it was a pretty good Raw, pretty fun Raw. I actually enjoyed it. Great ending. We always love endings like that. But yeah. great show. Or I mean, good show.